superpowers in the relationship.
Yes.
So to drive this home in early days is a client after a first week come back and give me a call or report that, oh, I did this, I'm so proud, you know, I really did this. And I said, so who did that? And often they'll say, oh, you coach, or whatever it is. And I say, no, not right answer, no. Well, I guess I did it. No. It was the coactive nature of that. That wouldn't have happened without us leaning into each other as coach and client. It wouldn't have happened that way. It was my question, you're looking, your determination.
A partnership.
A partnership on like that. So it's a coactivity is just a wonderful magic that I discovered as part of how do you coactivity and create your life. Create it with your spouse, with your kids, with your grandkids, and whatever it is like that. So you do it together. In the past, it might be, I've got an idea, let's go do this. And now, you know, now it's what's going on for you? What do you need today? And boom, and coactively we determine what we're going to do. Where's the next adventure, or what are we going to work on like that? So it's really key to relationships is this sense of leaning in and working off each other, so to speak.
Yes. Actually, share with us, you know, you've spoken a bit about relationships through our whole conversation, Wayne, and I know that Walk with Wayne is a human development company, and you primarily do coaching as you walk your property with your clients, getting them connected to their body, but you also have other aspects to your work.
Yeah.
Share with us what else that you do.
Well, over the last 9 months, I've majored or focused my studying in on relationship systems coaching. So in addition to individuals, I coach couples, families, in the workplace, work teams, management teams, small business owner, 3 or 4 people like that. So wherever there's a system, a relationship system, I will coach that. If it's big enough, I'll get another coach like yourself, and we'll coach a bigger system together. So that's, I guess what I found in my first 4 years of this is that most of the time I'm talking about difficulties in relationship with my clients.
Yes.
So getting this additional coaching from, it's absolutely the latest and the best stuff going on in the world, from these company, 2 women in California, getting the tools and all the things that I can bring to relationships, individuals and couples and like that. It's so thrilling because very easy to kind of tone down the rhetoric, tone down and get closer and closer to building the kind of relationships. So very easy to get started, kind of fun. So
yes.
That's the focus that I'm thinking now as I look out in the world, is how do we relate to each other and what's going on in that relationship, and how do I bring my expertise and my life experience and recently my training to help them reduce the suffering and make it work.
Yes, and relationship is part of everything we do. It encompasses relationship with self, relationship with others, and relationship to the world around us.
You trigger a thought if I said, what's the biggest impact on my clients? If I summarized it all,
yes.
You know, it's not about getting mates, better job, all this stuff. At the end of the day, the most overarching, powerful result is a better relationship with self.
I
maybe
couldn't agree more.
Maybe you saw that in the video of Nicole, for example. She's now learning how to be her own best friend. You know, she's now learning all the miracles that are available in her body that she didn't pay attention to, and that's true for many clients. It's this starting to fall in love with themselves.
Wayne, as we close out the show, I'd like to ask you, what's an inquiry that you would like to leave with our audience today?
Could I have 3, please, Mommy?
You can have as many as you want.
Yeah. Well.
What have you got there?
Well, what have I got here?
We want to share it with them.
Here's what I know. Here's what I know is that impossible dreams come true if there's a desire is strong enough. And so I want to ask you the question, what is that strong dream you have which is so juicy and powerful that it's scary even to think about it, much less articulate it. What is your dream? Secondly, what I've learned is that relationships are challenging. Relationships can be really, really challenging. And the question I have for you to ponder is, in your primary relationship that you want to focus on, who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? As opposed to, how do you want your partner to be, to show up, to do, to change? And lastly, I believe that happiness is our natural birthright. In fact, I think it's how we are until we start accruing some personalities and barnacles and things that get in our way of happiness. So for those of you who want more happiness in your life, very simple, more fulfillment, more happiness, I ask you the question, ooh, gosh, I know. So here's the question, where are you settling? Also, where are you tolerating in your life? What I'm driving at is, where are the places where you're accepting a C+ life, or a B- life, or a B life, when your birthright is an A+ life?
This has been a wonderful time that I've been able to share with you, Wayne, and I want to thank you so much for allowing us to let the audience share it with you as well. You have a beautiful home here. Your spirit is beautiful, and you've generously allowed us to see that and let us in.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.